So today's gospel lesson comes from Mark. Comes from Mark 7 and different parts of Mark 7. Now, when the Pharisees and some of the scribes who had come from Jerusalem gathered around him, they noticed that some of his disciples were eating with defiled hands, that is, without washing them. For the Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they thoroughly wash their hands, thus observing the tradition of the elders. And they do not eat anything from the market unless they wash it. And there are also many other traditions or rituals that they observe, the washing of cups, pots, and bronze kettles. Why do your disciples not live according to the tradition of the elders, but eat with defiled hands? The Pharisees asked. So he said to them, Isaiah prophesied rightly about you hypocrites, as it is written, These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching human precepts as doctrines. You abandon the commandment of God and hold to human tradition. So what is he talking about there? So in Jesus' day, and still today, there's different traditions to do with hand washing before you eat or hand washing before special meals in the Jewish tradition, in some Jewish traditions. And so I had Carl help me and Reverend Kelly help me to make a little video about what that looks like so you guys can see what they're talking about. And that should come up now.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivana al netalat yadayim.
So that's what ritual hand washing looks like, and it's really a beautiful thing. I know we talk a lot about washing our hands these days, and it's not exactly what the Pharisees and Jesus were talking about 2,000 years ago. Now we have to worry about washing away all of our germs so that we don't make anyone else sick, but they weren't really worried about that. Mark goes on to say, Then he called the crowd again and said to them, Listen to me, all of you, and understand. There's nothing outside a person that by going in can defile, but the things that come out are what defile. All these things come from within, and they defile a person. So what Jesus was saying is that what matters is our intentions. We don't know the situation with his disciples and followers, and they could have just been really, really hungry and had nothing to eat that day, so they didn't wash their hands beforehand. If you've ever been really, really hungry, you might skip a step on your way to your meal. But what Jesus is saying is that our intentions are what matter. If we go into our day thanking God for all he's given us, then we have a clean heart, and that's far more important than clean hands. I hope you'll have a wonderful week.